Hey guys, Toy Bro here, back again for another Funko review. And this time we're taking a look at one of their new lines, the Vynl lines. That's Vinyl without an I. We have got the Masters of the Universe He-Man and Trapjaw 2-pack. So this is the first MOTU pack. I don't know if there's going to be more. I haven't seen any, but that doesn't mean there won't be. This is a very kind of retro look in terms of packaging. We got these different colors up here. We got our figures in the window, and then the back is just kind of a continuation of those colors, but the pattern is not continuous from the front to back. And then we've got the MOTU logo along with some product shots down there. So let's pull these guys out and take a look. All right, so here they are out of the box, and I didn't really know what to expect when I ordered these. I thought they were smaller, but these things are basically the same size as Pops, if not a little bigger in some ways. I'll show a comparison with another MOTU Pop in here shortly, but we'll take a look at each of them individually. They've obviously got a very different style. So Pop is its own style, Dorbs are their own style, Rock Candy is their own style. These things are definitely their own style. They remind me quite a bit of the Rocky and Bullwinkle Fractured Fairy Tales designs. And then in the same vein, if you're familiar with Quisp cereal, they remind me of Quisp, the mascot. That's what I think of when I see these. I'm not sure I'm too far off on the mark on that either. So not a bad thing. I think they look pretty unique and they're pretty cool. So we'll start with Trapjaw here. And there is no articulation on these guys outside of their heads, so they're very pop, pop-like in that regard. They both come on clear acrylic stands, and then all the details are all painted pretty nicely. We've got Trapjaw with his hook arm. You can see all of the various details painted on. He's got his chest plate, which is actually sculpted on to the chest there, so it is raised a bit. It's not just painted on and on the back. We got the jaw, no articulation there again. And we've got those eyes and the wrinkles on the face painted on. We've got his little circle on the top painted there. A little bit of paint bleed around the kind of silver area, but not too bad. Nothing that really annoys or bothers me, just something to point out. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool little design for Trapjaw. Something different. I mean, I've got quite a few Funko Trapjaw products at this point, but he's pretty different, pretty cool. As far as He-Man goes, he has got an enormous head. This thing is quite a bit bigger than Trapjaw. Let me pull him back in there. You can see just, stacking them front to back, He-Man's head, because of that head of hair, is just enormous on the already kind of accentuated head. We've got all the painted details. There's nothing sculpted onto the body. It's just I guess their standard body that they're going to use for these, with the battle harness painted on, with the furry loincloth and the belt. He's got the furry boots painted on as well. He obviously has the power sword. So I think he looks pretty cool. I don't have any real paint issues on this guy, where I had the silver kind of bleeding issue with Trapjaw. The hair is its own piece, and then the face seems to be painted on this guy. This is definitely not painted plastic here. This is the base color by the looks of it. But the face is painted really nicely. Adam, or He-Man, just spoiled his secret identity there, is very, very upset. He looks like he is battle ready. So I'm very much looking forward to getting a hold of a few more of these, specifically Boneface. And then real quick, like I said, here is a comparison of the two vinyl pieces next to a Pop. So obviously this is Trapjaw. I don't have He-Man. He is exceedingly rare and expensive. But they are, Trapjaw is actually taller than the Pop, and the head on He-Man, is definitely bigger than a normal Pop head. So my expectations of these things being rather small was definitely put to rest here. They are just as big, if not bigger in some ways, than your average Funko Pop. Yeah, not a great deal to talk about with these things. It's a Funko product. They are basically static pieces, but I think they're pretty cool. I wouldn't have bought them if they weren't Masters of the Universe. There are Thundercat ones coming out for New York Comic Con, and I'm 100% all over those. So we'll be looking at those at some point when I get a hold of them. But I think it's a cool new little product line. I'm not sure if it was really necessary for Funko to make these. I don't know if we really needed something that is like a Pop but not a Pop. But I bought them, and I think they look pretty cool. So if you're a MOTU fan, you might want to snatch these up. They'll probably sell pretty decently, especially the MOTU stuff seems to do really well for Funko. There are other sublines for this brand. I don't really know off the top of my head what else there are, but Funko is always going to maximize their licenses. So be on the lookout for these guys. So that's going to do it for this look at the MOTU He-Man Trapjaw Vinyl 2-pack from Funko. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time.